Your journey to the mountain is complete. Another full cycle. These loops endless and yet so variable. It was a narrow thing, the plague doctor nearly dying. Unexpectedly, out of nowhere, fighting common bandits. But that's the nature of these travels. You shrug. There's nothing for it but to press on. Time to move. What's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orn, and we are back at it. Bringing in Red Hook for our attempt at cowardice here.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
We are a little tore up in places, but we are geared up as best as we are going to be able to be. Probably just bring that in now. Actually, do we need... Probably don't need Zealous Accusation. Let's go ahead and bring this in too. But yeah, let's hit it. We didn't have as many combat items as I hoped. We do have a couple that are still useful, but, you know, unfortunately, we just copped some bad hits.
Ruin, loathing poured forth from the darkest recesses of your mind. Your failures took form, and the world bowed in honor of your great wretchedness. The stain of your bankruptcy frayed the very fabric of our dimension. But you were afraid to face what you had wrought and fled down the long road of your memories, hiding yourself away.
All right, let's ride.
Behold, the infinite emptiness of the void.
Yeah. 6 candles to just get a bunch of dodge plus tokens at the start is definitely worthwhile. That's a lot of damage mitigation to just start with for free. We'll just get rid of that clown.
Promising development.
Yeah, that's already probably mitigated 10, 15 damage at least. That's pretty good. Of course, kind of wish we had Zealous Accusation here to do stuff, but we get to do goofy things anyway. Oh, absolutely not, sir.
Writ large.
Absolutely not. You do not get a crit token. What clownery is that? Attaboy. Attaboy, Kane. Get it done. Oh, right. I forgot. We don't have free movement shifts anymore. That's okay.
Stupendous.
Probably means PBS needs to come in somewhere. Yeah, PBS does need to come in, doesn't it? Got so used to having the generals thing that... So where does it come in? Yeah, comes in like that. Take aim is really good, don't get me wrong. That is a ton of stuff, but it's just not what I want Clive doing. I don't think. The alternative would be getting rid of highway robbery, but I really like having highway robbery. Just being able to steal some bad tokens at a, an opportune time is pretty good. Alright, blinds all around apparently. There's Snap Judgment starting to trigger.
We can rely only upon each other.
I mean, we're up to 15 speed already. We're also up to plus 10% damage, which is not a small amount of damage.
A brilliant conclusion. Agony
Whoa.
by accumulation.
And we'll buff our flame here. Ah, the kind of thing we were potentially worried about. But thankfully, we built with this in mind. Alright, this whole getting stressed out of our gourds is not really working for me here.
Cooperation is the key.
Do I just want to end the fight? That's a lot of stress. Nah. We want to give it a bit more time. Get at least a little bit of stress healing done. There we go. That's a bit better. Well. We'll end the fight. Stress is a lot higher than we wanted it to be, but
Past is gone. Let it
we're gonna have to
die.
hope it's enough. Alrighty, let's do our final setup and prep here. I mean, that's better than nothing. Better than nothing. Good, good. Alright. This has felt pretty good, especially over a very long fight where the 5% damage buff is going to keep growing. Like, Clive is going to be doing some serious damage by the end of it.
By the glow of potential. Finally, my friend, I would see that potential realized. It is time to reclaim the world from your weakness. Meet your derelictions with blazing defiance. The equation must be balanced.
That's such a cool line. Meet your derelictions with blazing defiance. The equation must be balanced. It's a pretty cool way to start a fight. Alright, we're geared up. Iridia's more stressed than we want her to be, but well, it's gotta be good enough for government work.
Gaze now upon your great achievement. The sum total of your failings. Your body of work. The carious gut of the coward, rife with toxic pusillanimity.
Let's get our well, not sure what I was planning to do before, but I'm definitely doing this now. What the hell?
Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Alright, this whole her gaining stress at the start of every turn, or start of her turn every time is kinda not working for me. Nice dodge.
The slow suffering begins.
Alright, just an abject amount of horror. Got it. Think we'll take our 22 there. Jeez. That stress is just so out of control. And I can't seem to, like, get ahead of it again, which is frustrating. Like, we're pushing back, but there's no mention of it. Like, where is this coming from? No.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
This should end it, or close to it. Nice dodge. This would be an opportunity to buff or something. I don't want to spend any resources, so... guess we just throw Noxious Blast. Alright, this is the one I was worried about. Getting knocked around.
Its infernal gaze pierces the veil of reality.
Let's go ahead and get Bulwark of Faith set up. Hand of Light for a big judgment next turn. Alright, we're glared. Cool.
Well done.
Ah, yes, this is the thing I don't like. Managed to dodge the hammer.
Victory supposes strategy. Press on.
Jeez. Alright, fine, you great big jerk. Like, fine, we'll Well, do the thing you want to do.
This is no time to fall.
Ha! Movement resisted, jerk. Well, Vestal's gonna melt down at this rate. Nice, a good braggart proc there. Does this have a limit? Use is 3. Well, this doesn't have a limit and gets to pick him up and get rid of those weakens in the same swing, which is kind of appealing. So we'll just patch him up.
A simple kindness.
Oh, I think I messed myself up here. I forgot how annoying this boss is about, like, just stealing everything.
Cooperation is the key.
I think I gotta stop trying to stack up positive stuff here. I think that's my mistake. I think I make this mistake. Jeez. Every time I play this part of the boss, I always end up just like stacking up a bunch of tokens and then being like, oh, why is this not working really well? Yeah, the Highwayman is actually kind of actively bad for this, isn't he? Seraph doesn't help here, that's for sure. Okay, there we go. Stole the tokens I don't want this guy to have, and finally we get to do some real damage here. $60 down to 15. Holy cow. Whew. Managed to get rid of that crit token before it gets really obnoxious.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
That should be enough. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, cool. I think we just kind of reset a little bit. Man, that middle section is always so tough. I don't make it easy on myself, though, I'll freely admit, but I just want it noted. Clive is up to 55% enhanced damage. This man is an absolute juggernaut. So as wacky as it is to give her even more stress, I do think that's actually the answer here. Okay.
This wound, at least, has been tended.
Really don't want my boy to be stunned. If I can avoid it. If I can have my preferences. Alright, that's rear guy gone. Front guy's dead to anything, basically. Who, by the way, Dismas, plus 27 speed, plus 65% damage. Holy shit. I hope I remember at the end of this fight. I want to make sure I record just how absolutely out of control our boy is. We'll spend a usage. Doesn't heal anything, but at least, you know, does something. Alright, who are we having face your failure? You know what? Let's just have Dismas do it now. Because he's gonna obliterate this thing.
Emancipation is at hand. Unmake this illusion.
Ain't no thing. Just from the hip, straight to this thing's face. Just big iron on his hip. Alright, let's deal some damage. Now, it may have been a mistake to have Dismas go first. Just because, like, his was basically guaranteed, but I think it was probably right to just, like, have one of my characters do their confession and be done, effectively. Alright. Well, unfortunately, we can't heal here, so we have to do that. I would like to patch up our Vestal so she's a little less obliterated here. Wow. Straight into the meltdown. It wasn't given much of a chance. So I think we do Reynold here. Because Dismas is fine for a turn. Or do we do Iridia since she has a we do Iridia. We do Iridia, don't we? Oh, it's unfortunate. No, it's okay. This is okay. It sucks because we're wasting conviction stacks here. But I think the tokens will last another turn, yeah. Oh, that's rude. Oh, that's fine, though, actually. I take that back. Clive doesn't care.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Alright. Oof, I don't want to do either of those. Okay. I'm wasting these tokens. It's unfortunate I lost that strength. The crit's still plenty good here. Alright. Jeez! Please don't Samsara. Thank you. Okay. Dead. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to do somebody for this. Alright. Sucks to spend that crit token, but he was going away either way. I still think Iridia goes. Nice early dodge is quite promising.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
As much as I'd like Iridia to be picking up a crit token or something there. I think we have her get Hand of Light. Just cutting through this guy. Whoa. Make sure her stress doesn't go off.
Steady yourself.
Jeez. Alright, finally. Finally, we get to blow off most of its HP in a single hit. Oh, she's gonna melt down if we do that. Oh, she's gonna melt down anyway. Yep. 2 meltdowns for Iridia. Alright, it is dead though.
Strength dwindles.
Jeez. Having to spend all my darn items just to keep Iridia alive through this bullshit. There we go, Iridia.
Destroy this half-remembered specter.
Only 110 more damage to go to just not have to do one of the confessions. Dismas is at 105% damage. Holy cow. Give me that crit token. Get out of here. Oh, we got a blood. Cute. Let's get this guy working.
Weakens and wanes.
Who do we do here? Who do we do? Just do Reynold? He's kind of set up for it, isn't he? Got some block pluses. I mean, this guy's also... Yeah, it's just going to be one more. Yeah. Do the Crusader. Oh, look, it's the General.
Lethality writ large.
Yeah, the Crusader's going to be lethal here. We just have enough at this point. We'll just take 2 stress. Whatever. Alright, bro. It seems a bit rude. But he is down below 200, so this is just... We just chop this guy through. $125% damage. Ah! Our man does not care.
A slow dissection.
Jeez, this thing might die. We might just kill the body of work without killing this regression lock. I mean... Alright. So this will do it. So this is final count. We could have kept going, but I want it noted. 34 speed. 125% damage as we win.
To destroy the thing is to destroy yourself. But the world
That was truly silly.
from the memory you kept of it.
That was truly, truly silly. And that is Red Hook. On the long road, we found redemption.
Your confession is complete. The cosmic axes are aligned once more.
So we got the achievement for finishing the Cowardice Confession with Dismas and Reynold. Well, Clive and Kane, but same story. We'll skip the outro this time because that is a very long fight. And it's late for me here, so I'm going to be looking to head to bed once this loads. Uh-oh. Well, you all saw it. That was definitely a kill confirmed. Come on. Think my game may be crashing. Which is unfortunate if that's the case, but thank you all for watching, and we'll let me see if I can fix this. Back shortly. Okay, so it seemed like seems like the game did not like me skipping the cinematic.
But the world will spring anew from the memory you kept of it.
So I guess we are watching this. Here, we'll let it progress a little further and see if there's a way to skip it, because it says hold space to skip.
Your confession is complete. The cosmic axes are aligned once more. Forgive yourself.
All right, let's try now.
Humanity is a weak hypothesis, after all.
Humanity is a weak
The
hypothesis.
flame grows stronger.
No, there we go. So I guess I just tried to skip it too soon. Alrighty, 80 candles and another full cycle complete. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed that run. Next time we'll start back at Cowardice
the incalculable dimensions of
and do it all again. But first we got memories. Clive, long-running Highwayman. Paracelsus? Still not seeing the rattle. I mean, second chance is pretty hard to ignore. So it's 10% damage.
When all is lost, we cling to what we can remember.
And let's see what we start with. Covert Cloak?
In a sea of madness.
That's interesting.
A welcome
Collector's Chandelier,
ambassador to the science of
super
survival.
not important to me. Toxic Icarus, same story, just not... I mean, it's not a... It has its use, but
Every
it's not like a
twinkling
super exciting
recollection
item.
is another implement at our disposal. New instruments will help
But
us
yeah,
diagnose
that'll do
the
it.
world's
I'll
affliction.
see you next time when we face
overcome it.
Denial once more. Till then, see ya.